Hello good people of YouTube, Mountbatten here, and if I'm sounding a bit funny in this video, it's because I've been pretty sick for the past couple of days. My allergies have been acting up pretty bad, and they were absolutely kicking my butt Wednesday. And usually on Wednesday I don't get a video out because of just life and work and whatnot. But I was planning on getting one out for this past Wednesday. But I was just too sick. I didn't have the energy to record or edit or anything that day. I just pretty much just stayed in bed. But anyway, this was actually recorded Wednesday night after. No, this is actually recorded at like 12:40 midnight. And usually the teams at this point are usually like the super sweaty tryhards. But as you'll see in this clip, yeah, that's not the case here. But anyway, I'm feeling better now to the point where I can get back to editing and recording, obviously, because the video came out yesterday. But anyway, to this clip, I'm in the Kurfürst, the German Tier 10 battleship, and my build on this is a secondary build with a secondary build on the ship, along with a secondary build on the captain, except I don't have manual secondaries. And I got preventative maintenance, MLG turrets, BFT, AFT, superintendent, and adrenaline rush. Speaking of secondaries, there's their gearing, and my secondaries are of course opening up on him. Now, what you're about to see in this clip is probably the most passive potato team I've seen in a long time, and it's really bad, and you'll see that at the end. Like, it's really bad how bad this team is. Now, I'm not saying I didn't make any mistakes or anything either, because I did, but I mean it's been a while since I've seen a tier 10 team this bad, and usually people at tier 10, you have to play a lot to get a tier 10 ship, like usually like over a month, and that's just for one tier 10, and most of these players probably have at least two, because these are the ones that are up past midnight. These are the diehards. Well, usually they're the diehards. But anyway, again, so we've capped the C flag, and I'm like, alright, cool, let's go ahead and push up. But if you notice behind me, most of the ships are still just hanging back. Now, it's not entirely wrong, but at this point, when you have all the caps on one side of the map, like we have the C and B cap, that means there's very few of their ships over here. Usually what you would want to do, you would want the team to push up, and then you would catch the enemy team around their rear, and you would encircle them. Which is what I thought the team was trying to do, because they've all kind of lemminged in this direction, and lemming trains can work if you follow through with them. But usually what happens, everyone lemming trains to one cap, and then they all try to hide behind an island, and they just sit there. And this, you'll see what happens with this too. This was just a very painful night for me. But anyway, so I've pushed up to right about here because all their battleships are sitting like right in between those two islands up there. There's some battleships and some cruisers, and there's no spotting. There's no spotting happening on our team right now. There's a destroyer at B. He's backing out of B, and I don't know the other destroyers at. I can't see him in shotcut. But he's not spotting wherever he's at. Oh yeah, no, both of the destroyers are just chilling on top of B and not spotting. Now, one destroyer has a valid reason. He has like no health left. I think Yamato caught him broadsides, and he has like under 1,000 health left, so he has an excuse. The other one has no excuse to why he's not spotting. Speaking of destroyers, there's their destroyer again. And do I get him? Nope. RNG says no. But my secondaries are pumping into him. So, as you can see now, all of our ships are just stopping above this island right here, so much so that I'm actually backing into them at this point. Now, I am here with this huge group, but I've been pushing up and back, up and back, you know, trying to, ooh, look at that, that's a nice sight. I just have to keep pulling back because there's no spotting going on. And I'm getting HE spammed and taking AP shots, and I'm losing health without doing anything in return. Now, battleships cannot, as much as you want them to, they can't push a cap with no support. They need support when pushing a cap, because they need ships to be spotted, they need torpedoes to be spotted, and all that good stuff. They need support. They're huge targets that everyone wants to shoot at when they become spotted, and they need support when pushing a cap. See, now I have a destroyer, 2 destroyers pushing up. I can push in now because I know I have one of the torpedoes spotted. Destroyers are going to be spotted. There's going to be other stuff for the enemy team to shoot at. There's that destroyer with like no health left, by the way. He was the only other decent player on the team. So when you have support, you know you can push in and be effective. I don't have a problem with pushing in. I just need someone to go with me. So torpedoes can be spotted, ships can be spotted, and I know that there's something else for the enemy team to shoot at, but I'm still going to probably get shot at because I'm the battleship, the big easy target. Especially when you're in curve first, because it's the biggest battleship in the game. As far, I mean, just look at all that deck space it's got on it. Like, good God. And plus, curve first only has 26% torpedo damage reduction. Yeah, it's really bad. But anyway, so I'm in C now, and I'm going ahead and I'm trying to push into B, but no one won't. But everyone, those 2 cruisers that pushed up, they stopped in C. They aren't going any further. So I'm following this destroyer with no health because he's the only other one that's actually pushing anything. Like a destroyer with, I think he has like maybe 1100 health left, is pushing more aggressively than those full health cruisers in the back. Like, come on. This is a tier 10 game past midnight with the, you know, the tryhards on. I don't understand what's happening here. Or I don't know. And the best part is this was the second game and a 3-game streak I had of just super passive teams. I have the other 2 recorded, and I'm sure they'll make their way into a video somehow. But it's just like, what? Okay, so low health destroyer, whatever his name is he in the gearing? I think he's in the gearing. He's pushing and spotting, so I'm following him. And there's a Conqueror, ironically not at the back, HE spamming. It's a nice change for once, but he's not doing anything. So at this point, I'm below half health. It's clear that we're not going to win this game. So I'm just going to go in there, do as much damage as I can. You know, just do what I can to try to inspire some people to push. Because usually what it does take is a destroyer sacrificing themselves, not destroyer, a battleship sacrificing themselves, just going to the cap, guns blazing, to get people to push. So that's what I'm going to do here, since I'm at such low health anyway. And plus I don't finish the game with only 30,000 damage done. Ooh, kind of stole that. And there's their destroyer. He's just chilling in the smoke right there. And normally that I wouldn't be pushing with that, with the destroyer just chilling there like that. But like I said, I'm not intending to come out of the situation alive. So I've gone in here by myself, and unfortunately no one has followed my inspiring actions. So that means everyone's about to just... Ooh, Citadel. Everyone on the enemy team is about to just light me up. Ooh, that's a nice shot. And I'm full aware that the destroyer in there is probably just waiting for his torpedoes to reload before he comes out and just shoves them all into me. Oh, and someone in there complained about battleships not pushing, and in chat just complained about battleships not pushing, and I literally typed, excuse you. And yep, there go the torpedoes, and there I go. So I did 57,258 damage. That is absolutely nothing by tier 10 standards. You can do that in one salvo with most of the tier 10 battleships, if not more. Like one good salvo from a tier 10 battleship, you can easily do that. If you catch like a curve first or a Yamato broadside, you can easily get that in one salvo. Keep that in mind. So this Iowa or Missouri, he's bow tanking ships in front of him, but he's completely exposed from his left, so I don't know why he decided to push forward a little bit more, especially when he has a destroyer covering his rear. He really should have backed up and used that island as cover, but no, he's just going to sit there in the open and barely dodge some torpedoes. Okay, so they managed to sink another ship. Out of the 3 ships that we've sunk so far, 4 ships that we've sunk so far, I've killed one of them. It was a bit of a kill still, but you know, whatever. Here's the low health, super low health gearing. Oh, yeah, how much health does he have left? 1,000 something? Yeah. He was one of the only ships pushing it when he had about 1,000 health left. That's just like, really? All these other full health cruisers that could have easily have just pushed up and spotted, but no, they just hung back. And the battleships aren't completely innocent. Oh, here comes the good part. 57,257 damage. I was number 2 on the team with 57,000 damage in a tier 10 game. Number 2. That's bad. But like I was saying, the battleships aren't completely innocent either. They really should have been more aggressive, because if they would have been more aggressive, the cruisers probably would have been more inclined to push up, and then maybe they would have got some spotting done. But just all in all, that was just a really bad team there. And again, I wasn't completely innocent either, but when you're in a ship like Curve First that has a huge detection range, you are more cautious about pushing up, because you are going to get HE spammed to death. But like I said, at the same time, maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive, but it probably would have came out with the same results anyway, because the team was just so passive. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry this is all I have to show you, because I really was trying to get some good gameplay playing late at night with some tryhards. That's usually when I get some pretty good stuff recorded, but I don't know, maybe on Wednesday nights, that's when all the pacifists come out to play World of Warships or something. But I don't know, it's just a really bad match, and I hope it doesn't happen again for a while. But anyway, my voice is slowly going away, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. When I push to 200 subs, we are just under 50 short of that goal. So when we get there, I think I'm going to do another not an all-day stream, another stream like I did for the 100 subscribers, the 100 subscriber special stream, because everyone seemed to have a bunch of fun when we did that. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do again. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch all of y'all in the next one.